Good morning, welcome to ABC123 Trader. It is almost 11 o'clock in the morning and it's been just kind of a whipsaw day. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to show you this quick video is to make you understand where our potential trades. Now this chart looks really ugly, but you'll understand it. I'm going to go really slowly on this and we'll go from there. If you notice, there's a whole bunch of these blue lines here, 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 etc., etc. That indicator is called the stop out, and what the stop out entails is where retail traders such as ourselves, due to all our training throughout the years, to say where to place our stops. Well, if you were a bank or a market maker, you need liquidity. So with that being said, first thing in the morning we saw the market go up, and at 9:45 there was a buy signal right here. Everything was showing that it was going up. Red is just starting to turn down here, but everything was going up. And we were waiting and waiting. And guess what? As soon as the level hit, we can get in the trade. We hit target 1. But if you're watching the candles, there was just a lot of fighting going on. Just continuous fighting. Nothing really exciting was happening. And then I said, let's see what happens at 10:15. I put that on my Discord group. So at 10:15, it was right about here. It actually started dropping down, but I texted it earlier, and it actually peaked around 10:03, and it was starting to pull down. And now we have a retracement. We're in positive territory. Try not to counter trend trade. Away we go. Okay, now we're inside this lead tracker area. But what you can watch and see is when it's coming down, unless you're a counter trend trader, you can use these lines as targets, because the market maker, like I said, needs liquidity. So when he's dropping down and it's coming down, and all of a sudden we're getting within the cloud here of the lead tracker crowd, you could see it hits the market or the stop outs. But so they have to bite everything back. It does a knee-jerk reaction, and then the second wave knocks out second stop out, third stop out, fourth stop out, fifth stop out. Didn't even hit this one yet, and now it bounced again. That's what I want to show you, that the market still might be going up. We don't know, because we are positive. If I bring in the other chart, let me bring in the other chart here for a second. This one here, the one I showed you this morning. Let me get rid of the objects. Okay, so the biggest issue for myself this morning, and we'll see if it breaks here, was the London session really moved. Now we have our New York session. We're hitting to the top, knock everybody out, come down. Maybe it might do a double top and pull down, because they had such a crazy move here. We did hit the institution line. We hit target 1, but not even Fibonacci target 1. And then this was our first retracement. Everything is still on a positive trend. We're having our first deep retracement. Now we're breaking market open price line. And here this actually is another trade that's possible. What you want to do is you want to see where the vibration is at market open. And when market open starts becoming solid once again above the price line, we have to give it time until it breaks. Then we'll know. If it starts failing, we could actually take the trade once again. Okay. Now on the Fibonacci side, did we have a Fibonacci retracement? And that's why I had those lines there. So from the top, not Fibonacci extension, sorry. Fibonacci retracement, top to the bottom, 61.8%. So generally, well, unless if it's making Gartley patterns or Zephyr patterns, so we'll have to check where the second wave is. But when you're trading, depending on volatility, and volatility is a lot lower than versus the 50 points from before from last week. What I'll be looking for is, because we're at still positive territory, we had our deep retracement. They received the liquidity. Now they're coming back. This orange line here is volume point of control. So this is where a majority of the volume was traded. This ATR fibs are showing on the sell side, and the trend tracker, as you can see, the very first attempt, they try to break it, rejection, and that was your second wave. Right now, trend tracker once again within the cloud, within the price, so there's a whole bunch of signals stating that it could still reject again. But for myself, this is a no trade zone. I'm in currently right now, I'm within the leveler. So here was the leveler right here, and it's a big move, but we're really close to price, and we have to find out which way the market makers are moving here. We had the Williams purple punch, and usually with the second punch, that's your reversal going back up. So that's your first wave, second wave, now your turnaround. But it's been, if you look at it since market open, since we started today, I'll make a rectangle. This is our range so far. We have a kind of a rule on the leveler such that once we get into this zone, we can let the market makers accumulate or distribute their volume. And as you can see, momentum is slowing down. We just turned green here. And so the interesting thing about the software, I know there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of indicators with a lot of signals here, but let's just clean it up into a slower motion. Is if this is the market open price, and you can see where it's trying to figure out if it's supposed to go up or down, and this was the overnight session before our New York open high. You know, we just have to be patient, because everything is starting to squeeze. It looks like it wants to break out. Once it breaks out, then we can go ahead, maybe take a trade up to here, bounce back, and as you can see in this line here, these were the current stops right here. So if you were shorting a position, maybe this guy has the previous stop here, and it looked like he made profit, and he said, oh, well, we'll just wait and see, and they'll get knocked out again. So, but when this candle closes a solid candle here and everything is starting to turn up, there is a potential to get in, even though that you're within the box. But you know, it all depends, up to you. But that's it. Other than that, that's all I want to show in the video. Just make sure you pinpoint your trades safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.